Like our announcer said, my name is Judd Jones. I'll be your host this evening. I'd just like to reiterate that. I'm Judd Jones. That's me, J-U-D-D Jones. Because contrary to popular belief, based on numerous people that come up to me on the street all the time, I'm not the guy from Pawn Stars. It's not me. It's not me. I make like $100 a day on autographs doing that. Yeah, I've heard that for a long time. Yeah, guy from Pawn Stars, Hank from Breaking Bad. That's the other one. And everybody's favorite, Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson. Is that what you were saying? You clapped real fast when I said that. That's what you were thinking. But I tell you, none of that bothers me. None of that bothers me, because if I want to feel better about myself, I just put on a white tank top and I stare into the mirror. Because looking back at me is a chubbier, more handsome, albino-ish version of Bruce Willis anyway. So, thank you. Thank you for that applause that time. You made up for it. Thank you. That's right. And something else I wanted to address. I do have eyebrows. Y'all probably just can't see them from out there. Can you see my eyebrows? You can? Thank you. I know they're glorious, aren't they? Take a lot of pride in my eyebrows each night before I go to bed. I like to rub them with some essential oils and lavender on top of a Rogaine base coat. That's what I do. That's right. It's never too early for the Rogaine, kids. But yeah, my eyebrows are very important to me because they are the most reliable hair that I have from the neck up. Thank you. Speaking of hair from the neck up, it's a weird segue, just go with it. I just realized that I don't have any true friends in this world. Yeah, it's sad, right? I figured that out when I was looking in the mirror. The light caught me right. I had a 2-inch hair going out the top of my nose. Where's everybody at on that? I'm around people all the time. They just spring up. This is like a 2-month gestation period. Nobody said anything. But it's not all bad, folks. I tell you, I can't complain about anything. I'm happy to be in New York. I'm happy to call New York my home now. So just a couple years ago, I left my corporate job in Houston, sold everything I had, moved to New York to do stand-up comedy. So here I am. This is it. You know, in Houston, I lived in a high-rise apartment building. And now in New York, I live in an apartment. Let me just say, wow. It has this amazing closet. And I live in it. I live in it. It's literally a closet. It doesn't even have a door on the front. It's got a bed sheet cover in the front. That's right, so that's new. And you know, I have roommates. Now, I haven't had roommates in forever. One of my roommates is a gay Vietnamese guy named Michael. Now, don't get me wrong, he's a nice enough fella, but we kind of got started off on the wrong foot. The first morning I was there, I went into the kitchen to get a cup of coffee, and Michael's standing there. He turns to me and says, "Good morning, bitch." Now, where I come from in Texas, if one man says that to another man, there's going to be a problem, right? And plus, I'm 250 pounds, I can handle myself. Michael's standing there, about $1.25, looking at me, talking about, "Good morning, bitch." You know? So I responded naturally in a way that only a true Texan would. I said, "Hey!" Yeah, it was odd. It snuck up on me. It felt real natural, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I tell you something kind of ironic. Before I moved into the apartment, Michael was living in the closet. He came out of the closet, I went into the closet. And it's kind of funny how things work out sometimes. Yeah? I told that to my mother on the phone one time, and she says, "Well, does that mean you're a homosexual now?" I was like, "I don't think so, Mom." But it is New York, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm 42 years old, and my mommy still calls me every day to see if I've been killed on the subway. That's what she does. That's what she does. This woman scans the internet for all negative news having to do with New York, then calls me to see if I was anywhere near the negative news in New York. That's what she does. Right after I moved here, my mother called me. She said, "I read that there was a man hitting people with a hammer in Union Square. You weren't near there, were you?" Yeah, I was there. had the hammer. I live in a closet. A little stressed, a little stressed. You know, sometimes she enlists my father to call me because she doesn't want to bother me too much. And my father called me one time, he says, hey, this your dad. Listen, give your mother a call or a text, let her know you're okay. She read about another one of them train derailments up there, and you know, I told her, number one, you don't live in New Jersey, and number two, you would never be awake during rush hour. So give her a call and let her know you're okay, and I hope everything's going good with your sketches or whatever the hell you do up there. All right, I love it. The reason that's my favorite joke is I didn't have to write it. I just transcribed the voicemail word for word. But another time my mother called me, she was very concerned. She said, I read that there was a protest in the street the other day. You weren't anywhere near there, were you? I was like, no, Mom, No, when you look like this, you don't go to a protest filled with racial tension. Let's keep the show going, folks. Let's do it, all right.